Hello and welcome to Prey. I am playing an early preview build of this game. Thank you so much to the guys. You know who you are, for inviting me down, for working on this game. Just, oh my god. It's just, I've been so excited since E3 to get my hands on this, and now I have. So we're going to take a look at the first 45 minutes to an hour of the game. So there are spoilers ahead, but it is the start of the game. So if you want a rough idea of how it all comes together, then this might be the thing for you to watch.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Hi. Now you'll notice I've chosen the female build. Morgan, you can be guy or can be girl, so it's entirely how you want to play it. And we're waking up in our wonderful apartment. This is all the bit that you saw in the trailers as well, you know, with the good morning, Morgan.
Hey, Morgan, wake up. You're burning daylight. I sent a helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon.
Bye.
Oh, listen, really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
So, we have been given our first objective, which is basically to get dressed. I know, it's a good start. But first, nice Easter egg, guys. Nice Easter egg on that name. A little bit of Dishonored 2 hints floating in there. I love it very much. But yeah, we're just going to have a quick look around the apartment. I'm getting to grips with the basic controls. So, much like in, I think the best comparison I can think of currently, much like Deus Ex, you can interact with a lot of your environment and move it around. You can do that in this. It's weird trying to explain this game to people because you go, well, obviously you've got original Prey, but it's moved quite a way away from that. You see a lot more of Dishonored and Dishonored 2 in it. There are elements of Deus Ex, as I said. The AI actually is quite, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, oh, it is a little bit similar. And I don't think that's bad. I actually quite like it. I liked the Deus Ex UI, so yeah, it's nice. But you've also got, I suppose, elements of Dead Space if you're going for the enemies on a space station. There's a little bit of the Portal-esque stuff because of the experiments, which if you hadn't grasped from the gameplay trailer, you're waking up daily. So it's a little bit like Portal. You're always doing the test until something goes wrong. And the start of the game is when it goes wrong. So we'll see it in a minute. Let's get our suit. Let's leave and go chat to our brother, who was the guy who just called us. Right, into the corridor we go. They've got some nice fish here. I love this. Lovely fish. Remember that fish. Some doors. Can't go through. Fair enough. They're people's apartments, so, you know.
Heard there's a chopper on the roof.
Oh, yeah, there is, because he sent me a chopper, isn't there? Right, so let's get into the lift. And again, the controls as well are very, I mean, in this day and age, keyboard controls, they're pretty much all the same, aren't they? You know, C to crouch or control to crouch, shift to sprint, space to jump. And yeah, it's a really familiar layout, and I picked it up and didn't feel that I was struggling in any way with the controls. It was very sensible. So we better go to our first day in our brand new job. I'm very excited, guys. I hope you are too. I mean, they've given us a chopper. We're clearly very important, aren't we?
Please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way. Transstone facility is just a short hop. 78 degrees. Clear skies all the way.
Very nice. And then you get this cool goddamn music. And the soundtrack for this is really nice. I was sitting in the capture room just going yeah, boy, I'm in a helicopter.
That's a nice view on the bay there.
So yeah, all these lovely buildings, some birds. It's nice. It feels really cool. You're just sitting there in capture going, this is an awesome intro. Really nice way to make a trip in a helicopter entertaining. Just stick some like banging music on it, which is really promising for the rest of the soundtrack, which is all kind of like this. It's nice. It's got that like sci-fi synth kind of vibe in there. Not synth as in Fallout, although that's quite a clever... Oh shit, I made a pun.
Here we are, Ms. Yu. Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
Thanks. Right, okay. We better report to the test centre at TranStar testing facility. What a nice name, TranStar. Oh,
Hello, Dr. Yu.
so this guy needs hacking level 2 to access it. Not that we're going to do that right now.
Welcome, Morgan Yu. You have a 9 a.m. appointment in the testing facility. Please confirm.
Yes, I do. But that's an example of how the like RPG-based skill tree system works. You might want to go hacking. You might want to go lifting, so you can pick heavier stuff up and move it. You might want to go into weapons. There's loads of choice in there. Right, here we are at the TranStar testing facility. Looks very nice. Oh, hello. Hello there, Alex. How are you doing? You all right there?
Hey, you don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform. How's your eye? Still red? I know the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a Yu family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural.
Okay.
Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's gonna walk you through the process. You're in good hands.
Right, okay then.
We'll be in orbit next week. I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your sister in room A.
Right.
Okay, buddy. Thanks.
Listen. Just be yourself. I'll see you after.
Okay, I will. I mean, you know, what could go wrong? Like, all they want is to just do some tests to show that I'm all right for space or whatever it is I'm doing. Some sort of science shit. Again, you can read things. You can read around it. There's papers that I've published just floating around the game. It's great. I don't really know what I've done, but I think I might be quite clever.
Good morning, Morgan. I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today.
Okay.
Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic. All good? Great. Let's begin.
Okay.
For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can.
Oh, I see.
Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful.
Right.
Press the red button when you're ready.
Okay, so, yeah. This is basically the tutorial area, but it kind of also works to serve for the story in a really good way, actually, which you'll see in a minute.
Wonderful. That's... You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B, then.
Right. Somehow I think I'm not absolutely fine, but sure. So I skipped a little bit of the test to try and keep some mystery, but also to try and speed the process up. This is the part where they start to ask you questions about what you would do in like ethical situations. So, you know, how you would feel if you were sentenced to death.
That's heavy stuff.
And would you sacrifice one person for the lives of more? Which is always a fun one, because someone will get upset, even though it's a fictional game
Good.
setting.
Next.
This one in particular, would you push a man onto the tracks to stop a train to save people? Yeah. I mean, it's awkward, because it's like, you know, 1 or 5 lives.
Almost done.
This one in particular, I don't like, because it's me jumping, and not a man. So, the coward in me says I do nothing.
Interesting. Well done. Well done. We're nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it.
Yeah?
In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... my coffee. It's empty.
What is that? Hello? Hello? The fuck? Oh my god, oh my god. What's this gas?
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
She's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
What the hell is going on? What the hell?
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Oh no. It's not though. I did Monday. Oh no. It's the cycle. It's the cycle, guys. It's Groundhog Day. God damn. Okay, cool. So we've got emails in here. Danger, leave now. They all say danger, leave now. Great. I guess we should leave. Should I grab some shit? I don't know. So get in the suit, repeat the cycle, go outside, right? This is not right. This is not right. It's not right. Why the scratch box going to that door? What the hell happened? Who's that? Why is she dead? I'm gonna take this wrench. I'm really sorry about it. Hello? Who's that?
It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first you need to get out of your apartment building.
Can I do it this way?
You're not safe.
Oh my. Shit. Here's all the surveillance notes because they've been watching me all this time.
Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
Okay. So, as I said earlier, much like in Dishonored 2 and Bethesda games in general, there's a wealth of information to find and explore in the game itself. So, these are the calls every morning, the automated calls I get from Alex going, hello, are you alright? There's also an email there that's like a follow-up to the events that happened this morning, as in yesterday with the weird attack. Bellamy's alright, he's in critical but stable condition. So there's loads of information you can pick up from your environment and, you know, try and work out what's going on. It allows you a lot of fluidity, the same as if you've played Dishonored 1 and 2. You know how flexible those scenarios are. You know how many different ways you can approach a target, kill a target, and all of that. And that's been incorporated into Prey in a way that's really, really lovely. I am so impressed with just the way that the information is there, because sometimes it sits in a game and it's really obvious and you're like, oh look, it's that note on the desk, whereas it feels like everything you're picking up is worthwhile and is helping to elaborate on this really strange world that you don't know anything about. Oh my fucking... Whoa, the... Mate. So we just saw a little glimpse there, much like earlier, of one of the enemies in the game. They're called mimics. And you can probably guess why, considering one of them turned into a coffee cup and another into a chair. And yeah, this whole place is really quite unnerving. It's just all fake. Like a weird simulation. Oh. Oh god, something's going very wrong in here. Hello? It sounds like it's the pilot audio that's gone horribly wrong, which I guess fits with... Oops. I guess it fits with the diagnostic shit, I don't know. He doesn't sound well though, does he? It's all pre-recordings. I suppose that makes sense because you don't actually see anyone until you get to the lab. Well, no, you do. You see the woman in the... Oh god, you see the woman in the corridor who might be dead.
Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
Right, okay, so you did just then spot a little awareness meter, by the way. So when it goes red, they can see you. When it's white, I think they know you're there, or they're resetting. I'm not entirely sure, but you've got that awareness meter. We'll come back to that later. But you've also got the mimic, which is these little bastards here, that are like, it's that creepy, bug, spidery, insecty, crawly thing, isn't it? Combined with the ability to morph into different stuff, so you don't know where they are. They also like to swarm you a little bit if there's a few of them. So they're your basic enemy, and they're nasty. I mean, they're quite... You can punch them to death with a wrench, you can shoot them, but they are still quite nasty, and they do supply that cheap jump scare, which I hate you so much for, devs.
Simmons, what's going on?
We have a problem.
What about Morgan?
She's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
So again, there are recordings floating around that you can access anytime. They will give you more flavour to the story. They might help you with different quests. Again, the same as Dishonored, and also actually like Wolfenstein. I think that did it quite heavily, didn't it? And there is a lot of Wolfenstein in this as well. Not in a bad way, just as some of the combat vibe, which personally I quite liked the Wolfenstein combat. Sorry, mate. You're dead. You're dead now. And oh god, it's multiplied. Oh no. Nice.
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so like the Wolfenstein thing, I really like, because for me, it doesn't necessarily have to be that they're reusing, because I don't feel they are, but it is really nice to not have to go, well, what am I doing with the control system? Oh, you little bastard, I forgot about you. I'm telling people about control systems, and I forgot you were there! Bastards. Remember what I said about cheap jump scares? Oh, devs. Yeah, so I really like it, because combined with the sort of Deus Ex look in the space, with Portal, with Wolfenstein combat, Dishonored in there too, it's just such a nice mishmash, and it feels familiar despite having really not played that much of it at all. But for now, we are gonna skip the rest of the story, and we are going to have a look at some of the other features of the game that I saw during capture. What you can see on screen now is the glue cannon, which is one of your main weapons. It coats enemies in glue, basically, and then you could beat them to death with a wrench or shoot them or whatever you fancy. There is also a shotgun, and those weapons can be upgraded at any time via upgrade kits that you'll find scattered throughout the game. There's also some really cool item mechanics in terms of the recycler, which breaks down unwanted items into useful parts, and the fabricator, which allows you to build more supplies, such as medkits. So all that tat that you inevitably pick up, if you're me, you can put into something, and you get these cool little cubes that come out, and then you obviously put them into blueprints. So that's quite a nice bonus if you're really into crafting in games.
Please take your items off the tree.
In terms of the RPG skill tree element, it's done via neuromods, which are lovely little programs and things that you inject into your eye, which is great. Like, I love it so much, please note. These mods are really cool. They allow you to do things like the hacking that you saw on that robot earlier in the game. It allows you to lift heavier objects. You can also spec it into your weaponry, your health. All of that sort of stuff is customizable, and you can do it via the neuromods, aka skill points, that you find in the game as well. So that's all I can really show you for now, guys. Hopefully it's not been too spoiler heavy in terms of, the setup for the rest of the game, past what was kind of shown in the gameplay trailer. Hopefully it's, answered a few questions about whether you were interested in picking this up on launch, which is May 5th. I'm definitely going to be playing it. I think we might stream it. I might put it on the channel. It entirely depends on my schedule and how much else is going on, because I quite like to just plow through this. I struggled to walk away from it after the hour that we had. And yeah, it's ticking so many boxes for me. I'm so pleased with what this is. I feel like this could be possibly one of the games of the year. So do stay tuned for more updates. or just, you know, for the game on May 5th. I will definitely be playing this, so please do check in with me closer to the time, and I should have more information about whether I'm streaming it or doing videos. If I'm streaming it, I'll put it as videos anyway, so don't worry. And yeah, let me know what you thought in the comments. Do you like the look of it? What grabbed your attention? Thank you very much for watching. Please do give it a like if you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!